Yeah, how's it going, guys? Everything good? Ready? Well, today I'm gonna be going over two pairs, which is UJ and GU, which is USDJPY and the pound versus the dollar. Actually, last night during London session, I did send out this trade for USDJPY longs. If you didn't get the chance to get in, you could actually get in right now too as well, since we are back in our entry price that we had prior and testing this 1 hour commission price candle. But I'll just go ahead and break it down real quick for you guys so you guys can understand the reason behind and why I got in for this trade. We did face a little bit of drawdown, not too much. I believe it was just like 15 pips drawdown, 24 pip drawdown. Did not hit stop. We went right into profits right after, I believe during New York session. Yeah, it was well, during mid London session is when we start going back inside in the blue zone. So let me just go ahead and break it down on the daily time frame here. So if we take a look at the daily perspective time frame, we could see how market had came inside the Sakima chart past candle, which filled in all of this imbalance that we had left behind, this big push momentum to the upside. Market had came back inside that area. Here we came and tested it one time, which is that conventional price candle on this low, which we got that rejection from that wick, which actually left us behind some sell side liquidity in the market, which is where buyers of retail traders started getting in for long positions. So we started accumulating price in this area, which when markets accumulated, well, institutional banks are going to get in for shorts to then get in for longs. They're saying why they get in for shorts is to kick out the retail traders who had gotten in for buying positions in this area, in which we had already done here. That's why I decided to get in for a buy last night's London session, since we came back inside that liquidity and tested once more inside that daily commission price candle. Now breaking it down to lower time frame, such as the 4 hour time frame, we can see how right here on the 4 hour time frame, we came and blew this old low, which is that daily rejection that we had prior into that daily commission price candle, which we also have it right here inside of this 4 hour time frame. Market came in lower to clear out this low right here. So you can see market right here pushed lower, clearing out that old low, which is now giving us more confirmation to the bullish side to continue rising to the upside, to now come and clear out what is all this buy sell liquidity, sell sell liquidity, buy sell liquidity, my bad, that we have over here in this area, which is all this liquidity that we have left behind. And coming into lower time frames, such as a 2 hour, 1 hour time frame, we can now start seeing how markets start respecting this 2 hour commission price candle, filling in the imbalance as well here. And here in this area is where we're starting to accumulate sellers. People are getting in for sales in this area, which is where you see those higher highs, higher lows, and so on, which is all that liquidity left behind. Institutional banks are now going to start accumulating price, as we can see right here. Market has been accumulating price to now have a massive spike to the upside and cloud this old high that we have left behind, which is our take profit at 130 pips. We are risking 30 pips. And on the 1 hour time frame, we can see how market respected this 1 hour commission price candle in this area right here. Market just came a little bit below it just to clear out the low, which we cleared right here when we had this push down. My stop loss, I had it below this commission price candle, because if we go below it, well, it's no longer gonna respect it. It's gonna continue going lower. Luckily, we did respect it, just clear out the liquidity that we had left behind in that 1 hour time frame. And market has now started to spike once again to the upside. And we are now forming some strong support in this area, which is now having trouble breaking this low and respecting this current 1 hour at commission price candle. Market had already came into it right here, right now, and already showing some rejection of price in that inside of that area. So that's indicating to me that USDJPY should continue on rising to the upside to come into its daily high that we have up here in this liquidity, right? Just to come across this liquidity in this point right here. So we are risking 30 pips to gain 130, which that would give us a 41 risk ratio, which is pretty good. So USDJPY, that's the reason why I got in for a long. Current right now, we're still holding strong. Stop loss should still be at the same area at 30 pips. Once breaking the high right here that we had formed in this area in the 1 hour time frame, that's when I shall move my stop loss to a break-even area, because that's now will indicate me that price is going to continue on breaking to the upside to do what? To clear out all of this liquidity that we have right here, all that buy side liquidity, all of this, which is where retail traders got in for shorts. Market are going to look to do what? To stop them out. So that's going to indicate me to move my stop loss to break even once breaking above this high. Any questions on USDJPY? No? Okay. Well, the next pair is going to be GPUSD. GPUSD, I'm going to be looking to get in for short positions. I was going to be placing a sell limit order on this one. If we take a look at the daily time frame, well, as prior mentioned last week, we missed out on the selling opportunity right in this area. When we came into that commission price candle, market got perfectly rejected. But now by seeing all this price action going on, it's indicating me that market should continue on being bearish to do what? To come and fill in the imbalance that we had left behind over here on the daily time frame, right on that area, and potentially come and clear out the sell side liquidity that we have under in this area, which is that all those wicks. And also clearing out sell side liquidity where we accumulated buyers in that area here as well, which we had already came and already cleared that out, which gave us this small retracement to the upside on the daily time frame, which you can see more clear on the forward time frame. We see the small current retracement going on, which I should still expect the retracement to continue going a little bit higher, just to come and test into this 4-hour commission price candle that we have right here and fill in the imbalance area for GU on the 4-hour time frame right there as well. And also we do mark our fib retracement from our start of the impulse that we had from this high to this low. That gave us a great area to get in on that 7.9 fib level, which is right on the opening of that accumulation price candle, which is this last bull candle before the push down. So now coming into the 2-hour, we also see that on the 2-hour time frame. This is a breaker. We broke right below this structure where we were forming some strong supported area. And on the 1-hour time frame, well, it's just showing us this imbalance that needs to be filled in. So that gives confirmation that's a breaker on the 1-hour, 2-hour as well. And gives that is the opening of our commission price candle here as well on the forward time frame. And we already see the market has cleared out the sell side liquidity that we have for all this right here, which that indicates us the market should not continue making its retracement to the upside, since we already clear out buyers from the market in the past over here of retail traders. And once reaching that commission price candle, we should continue pushing lower to fill in the imbalance area inside here and clear out sell side liquidity. My take profit would be right in this area, which is filling in this 4-hour imbalance zone right in that area here, and testing in our commission price candle, just in case once testing this area, we show some rejection to the upside and it might not come all the way down, but I do expect it to come all the way down here, clearing out this O low on the daily time frame, because we have a lot of liquidity inside of that area. So GPUSD, we would be entering for a sell limit order. Here would be our entry price, our profit area, and our stop loss area, risking 30 to gain 270, which would give us an 8:1 risk to reward ratio, which is actually around close to a 9:1, but right here we have an 8.8 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So GPUSD, I will be placing a sell limit order. So sell limit, my entry price would be at 1.35 420. My take profit shall be at 1.32 715, which would give us a total of 270 pips. And my stop loss is going to be at 1.35725, which should be minus 30 pips. And the stop loss, as you could see, I am placing it right above the forward commission price candle here. You always want to give it some space to breathe, just in case we just come inside the opening, the closing of the commission price candle and start rejecting down. Because sometimes market doesn't just reject right away from the opening. We sometimes come either halfway, which is on the main threshold, or we could actually come into the closing of the candle and then start going down. So you always want to make sure you give it an extra 10 to 15 pips more, just so it has some space to breathe inside that area in case we do come in the closing of the candle. So any questions on GPUSD for the selling position, or everything clear? All good. Awesome then. Well, with that being said, tonight we have GU for the sell limit, and UJ, we are currently still holding those long positions for GPUSD to the upside. With that being said, everyone have a great night. Happy trading to you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Spanish session.